Meghan Markle puts up on her Instagram that weekend feeling. She's so happy for the weekend. She's had a terrible week of jealousy. Let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados. Meghan Markle did not get invited to the Bezos wedding. It must be hard. Then, on top of that, the King's Trust has gained so much traction. Everyone is talking about it. Everyone is so happy for him and Idris Elba getting this Netflix deal. Can you believe it? Netflix deal. King Charles and Idris Elba announced Netflix documentary project. King Charles is collaborating with actor Idris Elba for an as yet unnamed documentary about the King's Trust, a charity Charles founded in 1976. Then known as the Prince's Trust, the organization was founded by Charles using his Navy severance pay of £7,400 to establish grants and initiatives for economically and socially vulnerable populations. Decades later, teenage Elba was a recipient of one of those grants. In 2024, the actor said, "Many of us working in the arts today, myself included, only made it because of programs like this when we were young," crediting the boost it provided with his success to this day. So let's talk about Netflix for a moment, okay? Specifically, Ted Sarandos and his wife, Nicole Avant. Everyone's like, well, Meghan got into their orbit by her mixed race marriage. I mean, how far does a mixed race marriage really get you in this world? I mean, are we serious right now? Ted Sarandos is a self-made man. He worked jobs. He got it. Bit by bit, he got up to where he got up to. Ted Sarandos married up by marrying Nicole Avant. The same cannot be said for Meghan and Harry. Nicole Avant is Hollywood royalty. Her father, known as the Black Godfather, was chairman of Motown Records. Nicole was born on her mother's birthday. During her childhood, Jimmy Carter, Tom Bradley, Gray Davis, and Jerry Brown were frequent visitors to the family's estate in Hollywood. She graduated in 1986 from Beverly Hills High School. And this is a woman that, although she had all those connections, she went more into the politics direction. That is why she is sitting in front of this American flag. She was the United States ambassador to the Bahamas. At which point does this couple realize that Meghan Markle is not all she's cracked up to be? At which point does this couple realize that Meghan Markle does not consider herself to be in a mixed race marriage? Okay. After what she said on Emma Grady's podcast about she was passing for all these different things and she could do all these different roles that were not Black. And then also it was hard for her because she was, listen, can this woman, look at her face, can this woman pass for multiple races? Ask yourself that. Meghan has turned these people off of her, clearly. And I think, this is my take, I think that Ted Sarandos is trying to make Meghan so upset by his affiliation with King Charles that she leaves on her own, because she's not making any money for him. And money's the bottom line. As I said, this is a self-made man. This is a businessman. He is the grandchild of Greek immigrants. He has made his way on his own. He knows where to make money. And he's saying to himself, she's not making money for me. AT Crew for her little Netflix thing. That money can go elsewhere. That money could go towards talented people. Why should he spend that money on Meghan Markle when she doesn't deliver the goods? That money can go towards King Charles. And I have to say that on top of everything that's going on with Meghan, with her fake business. Should we talk about her fake business for a moment? Because Meghan's Mo came out with something that was just icing on the cake. So we know the teas are not hers. She's drop shipping or sourcing them from somewhere else and then charging triple for them. But Meghan's Mo also said the wine, it's not only that it is not her wine, she has no vineyards, these are not, but also that it is crazy concoctions of different alcohols that is not considered rosé. And then she's also charging triple for it. And I did read your comments. I saw where you said that this is happening on July 1st, which is Diana's birthday, and Diana was unalived in a car accident by a drunk driver, and how crazy that Meghan is dropping her wine on that day. But also, the wine is not even going to be available. You have to wait for it. But if you just went to the sources of the teas and the wines and everything, you can get it right away. Why should anyone wait for Meghan Markle to get her lazy butt together and put out these things? So like I said, it's been a very hard week for her with all these revelations going on. But I found it very interesting. And I'm trying to tie this in because I have a fashion show coming up at the end of this that you have to look at. But I find it very interesting that Meghan Markle and her Sussex squad have been saying how Catherine did this one fashion show, wherefore William fell in love with her. So I guess Meghan felt like, how come Catherine got to just do that and get William, who Meghan really wanted, to be fair. Don't blame her, don't blame her. And how come I have to jump through all these hoops? And that's why she did the shotgun wedding, because she was like, well, Catherine got him so quickly, like through this, like, I don't know, this runway thing. So Meghan essentially cut her corners. So Meghan decided to do a shotgun wedding, which we all suspected was a shotgun wedding because what happened? Why so quickly? And she's been jealous of Catherine ever since. They sold the dress at auction. The hand-knitted dress designed by Charlotte Todd was put up for auction in 2011. It took £30 to make and sold at auction for £78,000. Well done. Todd was a fashion and textile student at the time for a project called The Art of Seduction. So we're going to get into how these charity fashion shows work, but you try to take local talent or local businesses or up and coming and display them and make money for charity. If it is true, he says, that my design helped change the prince's interest in Kate from platonic to romantic, as has been reported, then I am pleased to have played a part, however minor. I never would have imagined as I sat knitting this piece that one day it would be so important. On March 27, 2002, Kate Middleton walked in a charity fashion show at St. Andrews University, wearing a sheer brown dress over a bandeau bikini. Kate, 19, walked down the runway at St. Andrews Bay Hotel with Prince William sitting in the front row. William reportedly leaned over to his friend Fergus Boyd and said, "Wow, Fergus, Kate's hot." I mean, it's a lovely story, but of course there was a lot more to their relationship than that. Whether platonic or romantic, they were roommates at the time. They went to the same school, they took the same classes. It's a lot of connection. It wasn't just a Meghan Markle coming out of, by the way, not even coming out of nowhere, flying across the pond to see Piers Morgan, okay, under the guise of seeing Piers Morgan for a drink. I wonder if he flew her out there. Piers Morgan, if you're watching this, please let me know. Did you actually fly Meghan Markle out to London? Okay. And then the same night, she had procured this meeting with Prince Harry, so had to rush off from Piers Morgan. She did all of that. This is not, she was just roommates with him. She had a rapport with him. She was friends with him. And then all of us, you know what I mean? Things progressed. No. So all of these fantasists on Meghan's side are like, well, it's just because Kate wore that see-through dress that she even got him, Let me show you something. So that I went to my reunion at my university in Switzerland recently, and we were looking at the footage from our fashion show, which was a charity fashion show as well. All the businesses in the area contributed. We had to do our hair from the salons. We had to wear their clothes from different stores. And then we also had to wear accessories from other stores. It was a lot. Oh, even sunglasses. And this was in a club, unironically called Prince, where we did this fashion show. That's why we couldn't see anything and the lighting is terrible. So apologies in advance. But here is your girl. There she goes. They did my hair so crazy. They actually, I could not get that hair dye, that pink hair dye out for anything. And then the sunglasses, you couldn't see anything. I could not see where I was walking. It was so many changes as well. We worked so hard on this. And the whole time we worked hard. We had to do rehearsals. Like I said, we had to do fittings, hair things, all that. And everyone was cool about it because we knew it was for charity. We didn't, oh my God, look at my hair, guys. And that purple outfit is Scooby-Doo. Okay, so we also had some traditional outfits in there. I went to international school, so there were different elements that they included. These aren't even all the changes I did. This was, okay, casual jeans. You see that I'm trying to cover my bottom there because, hello. We couldn't say anything. They had to put us, whatever they put us in. We said, it's for charity. Let's go. Yes. Work. Sachet. Shante. Oh, who's that? She's in a bikini. Where's her prince? Where's my prince? I wore. You know what it was? I should have worn the cover up, the dress over it. Yeah, if I had worn the dress over it, I would have got the prince. Opportunities missed. You know, I don't even realize that. And then he's also a student who's doing he's an announcer for this. And I guess he just, I don't know what I was doing. I'm like, woohoo, trying to be cool, I guess. This was before Miss Barbados, by the way. So I had no modeling experience whatsoever. I had no idea what I was doing. And like I said, just trying to see where I was going. This is so funny to watch. Thank you for watching with me, guys. Is this a final dress? Everything. They put us in every kind of whatever you want. And I think that the businesses got traction from this as well. So it worked both ways. I love this it's antenna. She's so cute. I saw her the other day too. But yeah, this is okay. So this is a girl who is wearing a revealing outfit. Now this one, I'm gonna have to put my head in here because that dress had no back. It did not meet at the back. It was tailored at the front and it did not meet at the back. Can I just tell you that? And so then we stand here and we're clapping for everyone as we're supposed to do. We're very happy for everyone. Yeah, none of these people got princes. No prince just fell into our laps afterwards. Okay, Meghan, it's not that easy. Yeah? But I want to tell you something about haters. So this was filmed and it was a big deal in Switzerland at the time. And there was a television camera. Now, this hater ass classmate of mine wanted to be on TV. So she was like, oh, I want to be on TV. So if it was in today's times and she was in the Meghan Markle universe, she would be a member of the Sussex squad. Let me show you why. I'll play it, and then the audio is really bad because, I don't know, she asked to be interviewed. She was not mic'd to do it, but I will tell you what she's saying afterwards, okay? I can't tell if she's joking, but if she is trying to make a joke, it fell flat. Now, what she's saying, in case you didn't hear everything, is that she wants to be on TV and that she has come to this fashion show seeing these people that she sees every day, but they're going to tell her how to dress. So she's making it about herself. Remember, everyone has bought tickets knowing that the money goes to charity. She has decided, after probably several drinks, let's be real, that the students that are working for the charity are talking to her and telling her that she doesn't know how to dress and that her name is Robin, she said, is to learn how to dress from them. Because she says, and she goes on to say, that wearing a jeans and sweatshirt doesn't cut it. As you can see in the fashion show, there are many jeans, maybe not the ones she wears, and many sweatshirts. But she said it doesn't cut it, and she just needs to learn how to be prettier. That's what she's taken away from the fashion show that she watched. Haters are gonna hate. Tell me what you think. I just want you to know that, Catherine, I really hope you've been vindicated from your father-in-law doing this Netflix deal. It is subtle, but I take it as a win and a clapback to Meghan Markle. And I am fully enjoying this moment. Thank you so much. Put your comments down. Tell me what you think of the fashions. Tell me what you think of me. Tell me what you think of Meghan Markle's non-fashion because she didn't attend Jeff Bezos' wedding, girl. Have a great week, unlike Meghan Markle. I love you so much, and you know that. Bye.